comedian Dave Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So there's no reflections today. I'll do that on Tuesday. I haven't got time to go in depth on my listening of this podcast because I've got a lot of shit to do today, and it's the morning. I'm doing this in the fucking morning because I'm not going to get time to do it at all for the rest of the day. So I'm heading over to Whitefield, which is about it's going to be like an hour and 15, hour and 20, I think. That's if I go in a fucking tuk-tuk. It will be a little bit faster if I go in a Rapido, but fucking last night on the Rapido was sketchy. This cunt, I don't think he knew how to fucking ride a bike, and the whole fucking time he was sending messages and looking up fucking shit on his phone. At one point, he was talking on the phone, going from screen to screen. Then he got on a fucking photo of some fucking receipt. Then he zoomed in on the photo. He owed some cunt like 12.85 rupees. And then he zoomed back out. This is all while he's fucking riding. I'm looking straight ahead going, just watch the road, cunt, please. You don't even know how to change fucking gears. So he zoomed back out on the photos, scrolled about 3 pages across, looked for a number, found the number, then made another phone call and started yelling at this cunt. I'm like, I tell you what, this serves me right for trying to save $3 fucking dollars. That's pretty much the difference between fucking Rapido and Uber. Is like about, let's make it $5 or $6 Australian dollars for that long trip. It was $250 on the Rapido, which is $5. Because there's so much fucking traffic. And Uber's about 500, which is about 10 Australian dollars. So I'm saving, it's half price, but you really are fucking throwing yourself to the wolves. And the thing is, this cunt turns up. He's like, where are you going? His English wasn't too bad. I'm like, call Mungla. And he's like, all right, cancel the trip and just give me some cash. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't mind fucking over Rapido. And then we took off. He almost ran directly into the back of a fucking truck. This is like in the first 30 seconds. And then he wasn't following the GPS. He had to do a U-turn like 3 times before he got back on track. That's when the fucking phone action started happening. He started texting people and shit. This is all within like the first 2 minutes. I'm like, what are the chances this cunt's going to crash today? And I've cancelled the Rapido. Does Rapido have like an insurance thing where if you have an accident on a Rapido trip, they pay for it? Because I just cancelled that out and I just got a fucking L-plated bike rider. Look, I don't mind them having a chat. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. That just fucking means they're not going to talk to me. So I'm fine with that. But don't do your fucking taxes while we're riding, all right? Not only that, there was so much fucking traffic last night. Like 2 or 3 times we got stuck in a traffic jam for like up to 10 minutes. And I was feeling lightheaded. I was fucked in those fumes. I had to pull my jumper up over my face. By the time I got to the fucking gig I was going to, I had a blistering fucking headache and my ass was completely numb. I couldn't feel my ass at all for like 15 minutes. I had to get the blood flowing back into it. And then I walked into the gig expecting to go on last, and they're like, you're on next. I'd been there for like 2 minutes. My ass was still numb. Still had a fucking massive headache. They're like, you're up, Boyle. I'm like, thank God there's 6 people in the crowd. This was worth risking my life for. But it was a fun little gig. They were a nice crowd. And then I fucking hung out with a comedian till like 2:30, and I didn't fucking sleep till 3:30. And now it's fucking back on the road again. Back on those Rapidos or the autos. I don't know what to do because I've got about 4 or 5 hours of traveling today. So I'm going out to this place called Whitefield to meet that fucking Australian listener of the podcast who's living in fucking Bangalore. I'm going to their house for a fucking barbecue. So that should be interesting. So I need to get out there. That's fucking an out. Then I need to get from there back. Then I need to get back to Cormangler, which is another fucking hour and 20 to go to a fucking show. Then I need to... Don't worry. There's a lot of fucking rapidoing to go. You know those things that at the start you're really excited about, and then after like a few months, it just becomes normalized and you hate it. The reality sets in. That's happened real quick with Rapido. Rapido has gone from like a joyride, free-spirited fucking cruise around town to like a fuck, my ass is going to be numb for the next hour. The next fucking hour to save $3. And I don't even have Uber on this phone. It's on my other phone and I don't know how to log in because I wasn't using my account because my account got suspended because I got real fucking drunk once and was a complete cunt to a guy. And then I tried to book an Uber the next week and they weren't letting me. Like, I was a real cunt. It was in LA. I was coming back from the Comedy Store and I didn't know what address I was. So I was just yelling at the cunt. I was fucking lit. I was like, just fucking drive me to this area and we'll fucking circle around and we'll figure it out together. I think I threw like 18 cunts in there. We had a full-blown argument. I was completely in the wrong. I was so hammered I can barely remember exactly what happened. But I remember he pulled over and was like yelling at me to get out of the car. And I'm like, I'm a customer. You've got to treat the customers with respect. And yeah, we almost came to blows. I'm surprised he didn't blow my fucking head off. But we made it back to the hostel I was staying at in downtown fucking LA. And then at the end, I was like, thanks for the trip, man. Have a good night. Like, as if nothing had happened. He was so fucking angry. And I've never been able to use Uber since then. So now I don't even have the fucking Uber option. It's just Rapido or fucking tuk-tuk. And I think I'm going to go tuk-tuk even though it's a little bit longer. Because I can't be fucked being on the back of a bike again for another hour and 10. Anyway, these are my problems. I'll get to the reflections on Tuesday. There's nothing happening on Tuesday. So I'll bang out a reflections for ya because everyone's loving that. I don't even know if you're loving it, but you're getting it. All right. So anyway, that's it for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around and I'll see you the fuck later.